It is 11/11. Today is Veterans Day, the U.S. federal holiday honoring those who serve and have served in the U.S. military. And this week, we continue to highlight the dedication of some local service members by telling their stories.
9 News meteorologist and U.S. Army reservist Lauren Robinson traveled to Washington, D.C. with some veterans seeing the memorials built in their honor.
U.S. Army veteran Mike Carr remembers the Vietnam War and those who never made it home.
I know probably 15, 20 people that were killed.
Young soldiers excited to serve their country.
They don't look at it the same today as we did then.
The average American soldier in the Vietnam War was just 22 years old, and more than 58,000 of them never made it home. Their names now live on the Vietnam Veterans Memorial.
I know if these guys were to come home, they'd have got yelled at and spit at, because that was one of the things they told us: when you get out, don't wear your uniform. I mean, pretty sad.
Now, much older, Mike is still processing the trauma, one step at a time.
We're looking for panel W8.
Ronald Olson.
Memorials to enshrine our history, etch names to remember the fallen.
Yeah, it was my cousin.
There he is right there. I'm just too short to reach him.
Yeah, I think I can.
Photos to remember the good times and memorials for the not so good.
There's a lot of names.
Photojournalist Austin Knox and I recorded these interviews when we followed a group of Rocky Mountain Honor Flight veterans to Washington, D.C. last September. And we'll be telling the stories of a few of these veterans this week in honor of Veterans Day.
It's one of those important things that you've talked about with us before, about the Vietnam veteran, the World War II veteran, now the Desert Storm veterans, but all the veterans seem to come back to a different America. Right. The Vietnam veteran probably came back to the toughest face of America.
Right, and I think a lot of them really weren't prepared for what to expect when coming back because of the warm welcome that their fathers and uncles received when they came back from World War II. I think a lot of them thought that they'd get the same reception, and it was just totally different.
Well, today's an important day for all veterans, including yourself. Thanks, Lauren.
Thank you.